Hi, I'm Victoria Hargis, and I'm pleased to be here. I don't really want to talk about this, but since I said I would be true to my journey, I will speak about what I'm going to say today, which is kind of a convoluted sentence, but you'll get what I mean. Last night at dinner, I was out with my middle granddaughter. I had started taking her out once a week before I left to Mount Pleasant. I took her out for dinner, picked her up from school, took her out for dinner once a week, trying to get to know who she was and trying to get to know who I was in relationship to her. And I've been going in the last couple weeks through a lot, maybe it's an identity crisis. I'm not quite sure what it is that I'm going through, but I've been pretty emotional. And last night was no different. I caught myself with silent tears running down my face as I was at dinner with her. And she says, "Are you crying?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Why?" So I tried to explain it to her. She's only 8, so I tried to explain it to her in a way that she could understand. So I told her that I have a job, and in that job I was struggling with whether I was a good coach or not, whether I was helping the people that I was trying to help. She looked down at her food and a few seconds paused, and then she looked back up again and she said, "You're a good coach." Sometimes in our life we have mentors and coaches that are not who we think they are. And in my life, it has always been the children that have been my mentors and my coaches. From my youngest son, Davy, to my grandson, Kai, and now my granddaughter, Jacelyn. They have always seen clearer sometimes than I can see. So I will embrace today that I am a good coach and continue to coach those that come to me in my private life and those that come to me in my public life. Have you ever in your life struggled with your own identity about whether you were making a difference in this world and whether you were who you said you were? We all present personas to the world, and sometimes in order to be authentic, we really need to look at what those personas are. And maybe, just maybe, if you let the tears fall down your face, you might find a young mentor that will look at you and say, without doubt, "You're a good coach," or "You're a good X, Y, or Z." Just for today, let yourself believe it, because I know that you are a good coach or a good X, Y, or Z. Please leave your comments below. And if you are struggling in a transition, even if it is an identity transition, please contact me and I will be happy to be that young mentor that says you're a good coach, or at least help you figure out what you're supposed to be. Thank you. Have a great day.